Mesoamerican Reef. The Mesoamerican Reef is an underwater wonder world in the coast of Belize. It is second in size only to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. The Caribbean Reef was named to the prestigious World Heritage List in 1996. It was placed on endangered status in 2009 because of Belize's plans to allow oil exploration nearby. The reef's survival was considered to be at risk for years. It may now be removed from UNESCO's list of threatened World Heritage Sites due to the efforts of activists and the Belizean government. Monsoon and pollution. Monsoon plays a critical role in flushing out pollutants over Asia, apart from being an essential source of water for Indian agriculture. Increasing temperature over the period amplifies the seasonal heating of the Tibetan Plateau. This led to increased warming in the upper troposphere during late spring and early summer. It subsequently spurred enhanced monsoon rain all over northern India during June and July. Scientists have pointed out increased floating of black carbon in spring enhances a monsoon. But a recent study has found that increased pollution, particularly from coal burning, could potentially weaken this ability of a monsoon. Black carbon particles from coal burning may increase cloudiness and surface cooling of sea surface, which can reduce the moisture floods into a monsoon convection, i.e. weaken a monsoon. Patisima Lift Irrigation Scheme. Patisima Lift Irrigation Project interlinked the Godavari River and the Krishna River in India's West Godavari district. It was designed to lift 120 TMC and 80,000 million cubic feet water from Godavari and release it into the Krishna. It sought to meet the irrigation and drinking water needs of drought-prone Rti region in the state. It was declared as the first and fastest such irrigation project in the country to be completed on time, without any budget enhancements. It is claimed to be the first ever river interlinking in South India. Lift Irrigation Project. Pumps are used to lift the water from canals or rivers at lower level to the area at higher level for irrigation purpose. Mesoamerican Irrigation Project. The irrigation project is in Rajasthan district in Madhya Pradesh. The project is implemented under the Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchay Yojana. It was recently inaugurated by the Prime Minister of India. The Rs 3,866 crore project includes a dam and canal system. It is construed on River Nui in Chambal River Basin. The environmental impact assessment (IA) dated May 2013 has been done by WAPCOs, an agency under Union Water Resources Ministry. The IA has not taken into consideration the impact of this project on National Chambal Sanctuary, which spreads across Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh. The project will have significant impact of water, silt and nutrient flow pattern into the Chambal River. Strategic Petroleum Reserve (SPR). The Union Cabinet has recently approved the establishment of additional 6.5 million metric ton MMT SPR facilities at two locations, i.e. Chandigarh in Odisha and Pajar in Karnataka. India's strategic crude oil storages are currently located at Visakhapatnam 1.33 MMT, Mangalore 1.5 MMT and Pajar 2.5 MMT. Deccan Queen. The introduction of Deccan Queen between the two premier cities of Maharashtra on 1 June 1930 was a major landmark in the history of the Great Indian Peninsula Railway. The Great Indian Peninsula Railway is the forerunner of the Indian Railways. This was the first deluxe train introduced on the railway to serve two important cities of the region and was aptly named after Pune, which is also known as Queen of Deccan Deccan Rani. The management systems of Deccan Queen 2123D and /2124 have been assessed by International Services Limited and found to comply with the requirements of ISO 9001-2000. D&A Port in Kandla. The Standing Finance Committee of Ministry of Shipping has cleared a project for setting up an exclusive, fully mechanized handling facility for fertilizer cargo at D&A Port in Kandla. Kandla, also known as the D&A Port Trust, is a seaport in Kutch district of Gujarat state in western India, near the city of Gandhidham. It is located on the Gulf of Kutch. http:// It is one of major ports on west coast. Kandla was constructed in the 1950s as the chief seaport serving western India, after the partition of India from Pakistan left the port of Karachi in Pakistan. The port of Dendale is located some 256 nautical miles southeast of the port of Karachi in Pakistan and over 430 nautical miles north-northwest of the port of Mumbai, Bombay. Dendale Port Trust, India's busiest major port in recent years, is gearing to add substantial cargo handling capacity with private sector participation. Polity Right to Information Rti Act was enacted in 2005, which mandates timely response to citizen requests for government information by public authorities as well as union and state governments. Public authority as defined by the Act under Section 2H includes any authority which is established by Constitution or by any law made by the Parliament or state legislature. Any authority created by notification issued or order made by the central government or a state government, but is owned, controlled or substantially financed by the central government or a state government. Non-government organizations substantially financed directly or indirectly by the central government or a state government. Rti specifies information is required to be published within 120 days of the notification of the Act in respect of the items listed therein. The government has proposed amendments to Rti Act 2005. Recently, Rti activists have sought information about those proposed amendments to the Act, but it was denied by the government citing Section 8II of the Rti Act. Generally, Section 8 of the Rti Act exempts equals information, disclosure of which would prejudicially affect the sovereignty and integrity of India, the security, strategic, scientific or economic interests of the state, relation with foreign state or lead to incitement of an offense. SEC 8II exempts the government from giving information about cabinet papers, including records of deliberations of the Council of Ministers, Secretaries and other officers. Government initiative Swajo Yojana was recently launched by Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation in 115 aspirational districts in the country. IPA is a community-owned drinking water program for sustained piped drinking water supply powered by solar energy. It ensures the availability of clean drinking water to every household round the year. The scheme will train hundreds of rural technicians for operation and maintenance of Swajo units, which generates employment in the rural areas. Under the scheme, 90% of the project cost will be taken care by the government and the remaining 10% of the project cost will be contributed by the community. The operations and management of the project will be taken care by the local villagers. Smart City Tag. The center has finally announced Shillong Meghalaya as the 100th and the last city under the Smart City project. Every city gets 5 years to complete its projects and the end date for Shillong is 2023. Each selected city is required to set up a special purpose vehicle which will carry out the mission. India's Smart Cities Award. http://www.shankariasakatamil.com www.yesparliament.com 76. The India Smart Cities Award was constituted last year to give awards in 3 categories with an objective to reward cities, projects and innovative ideas, promoting sustainable development in cities. The categories are Project Award, Innovative Ideas Award and City Award. Eligible participants were smart cities only, where respective ULDs/smart city expertise were to submit proposals. This year, the City Award is being given to Surat. It is for showing great momentum in implementation of projects, especially in the categories of urban environment, transport and mobility and sustainable integrated development. The Innovative Ideas Award is being given to a project/idea particularly remarkable for its innovative, bottom-up and transformative approach. Both all for their Integrated Command and Control Center ICCC and Ahmedabad for Safe and Secure Ahmedabad SASA project were awarded this year. The project awards are being given to most innovative and successful projects in several categories. Some of the categories are governance, built environment, social aspects, culture and economy, urban environment, transport and mobility, water and sanitation. National Health Resource Registry NHRR. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has launched NHRR, which is the first ever registry for health resource in the country. It contains registry of authentic, standardized and updated geospatial data of all public and private health care. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO is the project technology partner for providing data security. It shall enable advanced research towards ongoing and forthcoming healthcare challenges. It shall also enhance the coordination between central and state government for optimization of health resources. The Central Bureau of Health Intelligence (CBHI) has involved key stakeholders, including leading associations, allied ministries, and several private healthcare service providers. Center for Humanitarian Forensics. Rti is set to come up with the world's first international Center for Humanitarian Forensics (ICHF). It will facilitate better management of bodies during emergencies such as disasters. It was inaugurated at the Gujarat Forensic Sciences University (GFSU). It is a joint venture of the International Committee of the Red Cross ICRC Regional Delegation for India, Bhutan, Nepal and the Maldives, and